Welcome to Sports Roundup on this Saturday night, August 30th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. We're going to start it off at Tropical Field in St. Petersburg, Florida, where the Boston Red Sox square off against the Tampa Bay Rays. And in the bottom of the second inning, the Tampa Bay Rays got on the board first on a James Loney double on a sharp line drive to right fielder Dylan Novick. And Evan Longoria scores 25th double of the season for James Loney, 1-0 favor the Rays, and then Ran Hannigan out of the sacrifice fly. To center fielder Mookie Betts and James Loney scores, and Brendan Guy to third, and Logan Forsythe to second. 2-0 favor the Tampa Bay Rays, and then Ben Zobrist grounds to the first baseman Alan Craig to shortstop, Xander Bogaerts and Brendan Guy scores, and Logan Forsythe to third, Kevin Kiermaier out of second, and Ben Zobrist to first, and it's 3-0 favor the Tampa Bay Rays. And then in the bottom of the fourth, Ben Zobrist grounds out third baseman Wilman Brooks to first baseman Alan Craig, and Logan Forsythe scores, and Ran Hannigan to third, and Kevin Kiermaier to second. 4-0 in favor of the Tampa Bay Rays. And then, bottom of the fifth, Brendan Guy singles on a bunt. Ground ball to catcher David Rouse, and Matt Drace scores. Evan Longoria scores, and Brendan Guy to third, and thrown error by catcher David Rouse, and it was 6-0 in favor of the Tampa Bay Rays. And then, Logan Forsythe out of the sacrifice fly to right fielder Dylan Novick, and Brendan Guy scores as the Tampa Bay Rays turn to dominate the game from the start to finish like how the Red Sox did last night, as the Boston Red Sox get shut out by the Tampa Bay Rays. 7-0 in here as Jake Odorizzi had 7 innings pitched with 1 hit given up here, and struck out 7 here. He got the win as he his record of 10-11 season, and Alan Webster was saddled with a loss as he was driven out early on as Alan Webster, 4 innings pitched, gave up 5 hits and 6 runs, and struck out 3. The Red Sox and the Rays will square off in the third game of a 4-game series at Tropical Field tomorrow. And not such good news. Dustin Pedroia was hit in the head on the forearm of a sliding Logan Forsythe. Alan Webster allowed 6 runs, and the offense was shut down here. Next up, Clay Buchholz making a mind for Red Sox tomorrow at 1:40 p.m. with Alex Cobb and man for the Tampa Bay Rays. Here, take a look at other scores man and majors here in the top of the night. Detroit leading the Chicago White Sox 5-4 in the top of the ninth. Here, top of the sixth, St. Louis Cardinals leading the Chicago Cubs at the bottom of the sixth 4-1. Baltimore Orioles lead the Minnesota Twins 3-2 in the top of the ninth. Top of the ninth, Cleveland Indians and Kansas City Royals 1-1 apiece in the top of the ninth. Bottom of the eighth, Colorado Rockies lead the Arizona Diamondbacks 1-0 in the bottom of the eighth. Top of the sixth, San Diego Padres lead the Los Angeles Dodgers 1-0 in the top of the sixth. In the bottom of the fourth, San Francisco Giants lead the Milwaukee Brewers 3-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the fourth, no score between the Los Angeles Angels and the Oakland Athletics. Here, top of the fourth, Washington Nationals leading the Seattle Mariners 2-0 in the top of the fourth. In the final, Toronto Blue Jays blank the New York Yankees 2-0 here, and the Chicago White Sox over the Detroit Tigers in the first game 6-3. And Chicago Cubs over the St. Louis Cardinals in the first of the doubleheader 5-1. Pittsburgh Pirates nipping the Cincinnati Reds 3-2. And Miami Marlins blanking the Atlanta Braves 4-0. Philadelphia Phillies over the New York Mets 7-2. And Houston Astros blank the Texas Rangers 2-0 here. And take a look at standings around the majors here. Harry Stand here. The Baltimore Orioles have a 7.5 game lead on the New York Yankees for first place in the American League East there. And in the American League Central, Kansas City Royals lead the Detroit Tigers by 1 game in the American League Central there. Oh! And in the American League West, it's the Los Angeles Angels lead the Oakland A's by 3 games. In the American League West. And in the National League East, it is the Washington Nationals have a 6.5 game lead on the Atlanta Braves for first place in the National League East. Milwaukee Brewers have a 2 game lead on the St. Louis Cardinals for first place in the National League Central, with the Pittsburgh Pirates not far behind with 2.5 games there. And in the National League West, the Los Angeles Dodgers lead the San Francisco Giants by 3.5 games in the National League West there. And take a look at wildcard possibilities there. If the playoffs were to start tonight, Los Angeles Angels will get the 1 seed, Oakland the 2 seed, and Baltimore the 2 seed, and Kansas City the 3 seed here. And Detroit and Oakland will decide who will face the Los Angeles Angels for the first place in the American League wild card here. And in the National League, the Washington Nationals get the 1 seed, Los Angeles Dodgers get the 2 seed, Milwaukee Brewers get the 3 seed, and San Francisco and St. Louis will be in the wild card playoff for the right to meet the Washington Nationals for first place in the National League. Okay, take a look at the Pawsox tonight. The Pawsox fall the Syracuse Chiefs 6-2 as the Syracuse Chiefs clinch the North Division crown at McCoy Stadium here. Take a look at other scores around the International League here. Here we go. Indianapolis defeating Columbus 4-2. Lehigh Valley over Scranton Wilkes-Barre in 11 innings in the final 3-2. Buffalo Blinking Rochester 3-0 here. Winning over Charlotte 3-2. And Norfolk and Durham leaded it 4-1 for the Norfolk Tides over the Durham Bulls, suspended due to power failure down in Norfolk, Virginia. And the Toledo-Louisville game got postponed here. And take a look at our standings in the International League here. Syracuse has clinched the International League North with a win over Pawtucket here. And the Pawsox have a 1.5 game lead on the Buffalo Bisons and a 2 game lead on the Rochester Red Wings for the International League wildcard standings, and the Pawsox got 2 games to go. So it should be exciting in the National League the past 2 days here. Okay, taking a look at the PGA.com and take a look at through 2 rounds at the Deutsche Bank Championship in Norton. Ryan Palmer and Jason Day tied for first place in lead through 2 rounds at the Deutsche Bank Golf Championship in Norton here, as Jason Day made 5 birdies on the front side Saturday, but swell winds timed him on the back 9, and he finished with a 368 tied with Ryan Palmer 1 stroke ahead of the Matt Kuchar and Billy Horschel. And take a look at WNBA scores here. The Indiana Fever hold off the Chicago Sky in Game 1, 77-70 as Shavante Zillis scored 18 points, including the 3-pointers, to lead the Fever to a 77-70 win over the Sky in Game 1 in the Eastern Finals. Alright, take a look at college football highlights here tonight, dear. Okay, take a look at college football scores. 7th ranked UCLA over Virginia 20-20. Ohio State 5th seed over Navy 34-17. Alabama over West Virginia 33-23. Missouri 24th seeded over South Dakota 38-18. Nebraska Roundup Florida Atlantic 55-7. Notre Dame over Rice 48-17. Sanford Fashion UC Davis 45-0. Auburn over Arkansas 45-21. Georgia over Clemson 45-21. North Carolina over Liberty 56-29. Oklahoma cruising over Louisiana Tech in the fourth quarter with 11-28, 48-10. Kansas State over Stephen Austin 52-16 with 8:38 left in the fourth quarter. USC over Fresno State 52-13 with 1:59 left in the third quarter. Florida State leading Oklahoma 20-10 with 11 minutes left in the third quarter. In Wisconsin, leading LSU 10-7 with 12:18 left in the second quarter. And South Dakota and Oregon will square off. And Washington and Hawaii get in the way. Other scores of the final, it is Penn State over UCF 26-24. Kentucky over UTM 50-14. Pittsburgh blowing at Delaware 62-0. North Dakota over Iowa State 34-14. Illinois over Youngstown State 20-17. Iowa over UNI 31-23. Michigan over Appalachian State 52-14. Purdue over Western Michigan 43-34. UAB over Troy 48-10. Indiana over Indiana State 28-10 at the Battle of the Hoosier State. Georgia Tech over Wofford 38-19. North Carolina over Georgia Southern 24-23. Air Force 44, Nichols 16. Bell State 30, Colgate 10. Boston College over Massachusetts 30-7. Nevada over Severn, Utah 20-19. North California over Northwestern 31-24. Marshall over Miami, Ohio 42-27. Old Dominion over Hampton 41-28. Buffalo over Duquesne 38-28. Maryland over James Madison 52-7. Oregon State over Portland State 29-14. Virginia Tech over William & Mary 34-9. Wyoming over Montana 17-12. Duke over Elon 52-13. In halftime, Eastern Michigan leading Morgan State 31-28. Ohio over Kansas State 17-14. Idaho and Florida delayed. It was TCU over Stanford 48-7. Texas Tech over Central Arkansas 35-21. Middle Tennessee over Savannah State 61-7. Bethune-Cookman over FIU 14-12 with 2:51 left in the fourth quarter. San Diego State over North Arizona 38-7 with 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Western Carolina over South Florida 17-16 with 14:10 left in the third quarter. Toledo leading New Hampshire 51-20 with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Arkansas State over Montana State 37-10. Louisiana Lafayette over Southern University 45-6. Texas State over Oxford Pine Bluffs 65-0. Memphis over Austin Pay 63-0. Mississippi over Southern Miss for 3 quarters 42-0. For Mississippi State, Texas over North Texas 20-0 in the third quarter 4:46. UTEP over New Mexico 24-14 with 2:35 left in the third quarter. And East Carolina over North Carolina A&T 31-7. Alright, let's take a look. Sports news there. ESPN. Michael Sam cut by the St. Louis Rams there as he will look at the bounce back from being released by the team. U.S. forward DeMar DeRozan tries to protect the ball from the pressure. Defensive Finland guard Mikko Koivisto as USA cruises easily over to Finland in the Basketball World Cup, 114-55. Baltimore with the days drilled to the MLB to make a trade and still a player eligible for the postseason. The Orioles finalized the trade with the White Sox for outfielder Alejandro Diaz on Saturday. New York gets right at the match with Wimbledon champion Petra Kvitova power, unknown Alexander Kritic considered, and confounded her with a whooping shot to frustrate her by chasing down every ball. Vintage Football Notebook and Carlos commitment to QB waivers. Tony Stewart has supporters as we return to the track as he will race in Atlanta Motor Speedway tomorrow after. Norton killed a young driver during a rage up in New York State. The Toronto Blue Jays Jose Reyes celebrated with Jose Bautista after Bautista's 2-1 home run in the first off Mark Pineda. Now, New Orleans Saints released for Hall of Fame quarterback Champ Bailey on Sunday before he brought ever wound up playing a snap for them. Perennially a Pro Bowl quarterback Champ Bailey was among the victims Saturday as the NFL teams paired their roster to 53-man limit by the 4 p.m. deadline. Norton, Massachusetts Ryan Palmer overcame a rocky start for a 7-1 on Saturday, and Jason Day struggled at the end for 6-8 to ensure the lead 8 under 134 in the Deutsche Bank Championship. Veteran defenseman lineman Fred Evans has played 94 games, mostly as backup nose tackle for the Packers over the past 7 seasons. Atlanta, a huge upset was in West Virginia's week against number 2 Alabama. The Mountaineers just couldn't grab it. Clint Trickett passed for 365 yards and Mara Alfred for return and kickoff 100 yards for a touchdown. But too many drop passes costing them as number 2 Alabama hangs on. Kevin Harvick made it look more than easy in the route to the victory in Saturday's Great Clips 300 benefit feeded children at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Big press was a pair of Scott Evans this week to kick off the Penn State opener against the UCF King Knights all the way over in Dublin, Ireland. The other top women's seeds have fallen by the wayside of the U.S. Open and of all the various American flavors of the month. Wide receiver Greg Little was among the 22 players waived by the Oakland Raiders as his team reduced the roster to 53 men limited on Saturday. JT Barrett helped the Buckeyes extend the winning streak to 25 and Bode Forza 4 touchdowns to Duke Ruts alone 52-13. And that is going to be it for the Sports Roundup. It is August 30, 2014 PJ with you. Have a good night and I will see you tomorrow night. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Good night.